All right, let's go ahead and get started for today. I hope everyone has had a great week so far. Had a great Thanksgiving. I know we didn't get to talk really last week, but I hope everyone enjoyed their holiday and is ready for class today. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with the warm up. So using the chat box, what are the different types of special fashion events? So this warm up is from our 6.03 notes that I shared with you on Canvas earlier this week. So hopefully everyone is familiar with special fashion events and is able to answer this question. All right, so let's go ahead and pull up the chat box. Someone said some differences about special fashion events are that some can be about themes, others can be about grand opening of a store, others can be to get more light on the store by doing charity events or by pushing ads. Perfect, good job. I agree with that. You have different variety of fashion events such as grand openings, you said publishing ads, charity events, themes. Good job. Someone else said charitable celebrations, grand openings, fashion shows, fashion awards, etc. Runway fashion shows and sponsored fashion shows. All right, good job. All of these are special fashion events, and all of these were mentioned in your unit 6.03 notes that I shared with you on Canvas. So good. All right, so let's move on past the warm up. So I'm about to show a video of a special fashion event. So as you're watching the video, think about what is the purpose of the special fashion event that I am about to show you. So what is the purpose of this event? And then when we come back together for this presentation, I want you to put your answers in the chat box. All right, 1 second, let's see.
Hey, yo, what's good? We out here at DTLR in Charlotte at North Lake Mall. We out here to see the gun. Y'all know what time it is right now, honestly. But for sure, we out here.
A second. I think my computer is freezing up. 1 second. Let me stop sharing my quick. Sorry, my computer is freezing. All right. Let's get back to the presentation. Sorry about that. Share my screen again. Okay. All right, so as you watch the video, what do you think the purpose for that special fashion event? A celebrity appearance at a retail store. What's the purpose for that? I'll give you about 30 more seconds to put your answers in the chat box. right, good. Someone said promotional and entertainment, good. To promote a new shoe, good job. The purpose for this fashion event was using celebrities to bring in a lot of customers and or fans to sell new shoes, good job. Bring supporters and getting them into buying the merchandise to promote his shoe, collaborated with a brand. Good. So the purpose of a celebrity coming into like a fashion retail store like DTLR, or I don't know, like Foot Locker, when they have celebrities come and sign autographs, is to bring attention to the store, and to guarantee crowds. So the customer's initial intention is to get a glimpse of the celebrity and get their autograph. However, with that crowd and that traffic, it usually translates into sales throughout the store. So say I'm going to meet, I don't know who's popping right now. I guess Megan Thee Stallion. She's going to DCLR. Yeah, I'm gonna go get her autograph and meet her. But however, I'm probably going to look at the shoes that's coming out. I'm probably gonna look at their merchandise, their clothes, different things like that. So that gives DTLR or Foot Locker an opportunity to increase their sales and to promote their store, whatever they have in their store. So good job. Let's move on. So before we get started with our lesson for today, our norms are make sure you are participating in the chat or the mic if you're called on, if you want. Be respectful of others' opinions. Turn your videos on if you can, and then be present. So avoid using your cell phones. We're only on here for about 45 minutes, so just give me your attention as much as you can. And then our small group discussions. Be respectful of others' opinions as always, and then complete the work together. Do we have any questions before we go ahead and get started with the lesson for today? All right, let's go ahead and move on. So for our agenda for today, we're going to review Objective 6.03 notes, which is understand promoting a fashion image through special events. So basically the same stuff we kind of talked about in the warm-up, and the same like notes and PowerPoints that I gave you on Canvas. We're kind of going to just review that information. Then you're going to do some small group work in breakout rooms. Then we're going to come back and do a whole group discussion about our assignment. And then we're going to wrap it up with an exit ticket, which is on Canvas already. Some of you have already completed it, but if you haven't, you'll have the chance today to complete it after the Zoom call. All right, so for our goals today, students can describe local, regional, national, and international special fashion events. So by the end of the Zoom call, you should be able to describe a local fashion event, regional, national, and international special fashion events that's going around in the world right now. All right, so the type of special fashion events, some of you have already touched on this in the warm-up. As you can see, we have a variety of different types of special fashion events, such as designer or celebrity appearances, which I just showed you in that video, fashion awards, charitable celebrations, entertainment, flower shows, art exhibits, sampling of products, special sale, themes, and a big thing right now will be like a Christmas theme, because Christmas is coming up, so a lot of stores are probably going to have, you know, Christmas colors, Christmas trees, all of that to persuade customers to come into their store, you know, to make sales. Grand opening, product demonstrations, and fashion show. So these three are in red because we're going to specifically touch on these three today. We're not going to go over all of this. We're just going to choose these three and touch on those. All right, so grand opening, what is that? It's a special event to attract customers by alerting them about the new store opening. Some stores offer special promotional items or discounts during the grand opening of the business. So we're going to watch another video, and while you're watching, think about what items were offered at her grand opening. Besides, it's a nail salon that's opening, so besides the services she offered, what extra products is she offering to get people in the door? So let's go ahead and watch this. Hopefully it works. Let's see.
yeah. You stood right beside me, yeah. And I won't forget. We are celebrating the official grand opening of Ultraviolet Nail Lounge. Today is definitely a grand celebration for Nicole and Shari to come back home, as we would say, is a blessing. And just coming in, I'm like, oh my gosh, I haven't got anything done. I feel relaxed and pampered just by the greeting and the ambiance set into the place. I've seen many businesses open, but what I've usually seen is people from the outside coming in and open up businesses in a hometown instead of people that grew up in an area locally to come back.
All right, let's come back to the presentation. All right, as you can see, that was a like a nail salon opening in Atlanta. She just opened her store, so she had like a big grand opening. So on the chat, was a few things that she had in the beginning of the video that you know, she offered customers other than the typical nail service. So what do you think brought customers into that store for her grand opening? I'll give you about a minute to jot down some things. All right, good. I see desserts, shirts with the company name and body mist or perfume. Good. Ice cream, clothes, perfume, desserts. She's offering treats, perfume, merchandise for the grand opening. Good job. So she had cupcakes, she had like a cupcake food truck. She offered complimentary drinks, shirts, things like that. And I'm pretty sure she had like a sale going on for the services that she offered, like a nail sale, or you get your nails done, you might get a free eyebrow arch or something like that. I don't know. But those are the type of things that's offered at grand openings. You'll see a lot of sales, you'll see some complimentary snacks, things like that, just to get people in the door. All right, good job. Next, let's talk about product demonstrations. So this is another special fashion event. It's a promotional technique designed to persuade customers to purchase a product by showing how the product may be used. It's very common in the cosmetics industry. Example, MAC Cosmetics will hold a seminar on Saturday afternoon to explain to customers the proper way of applying eyeshadow. So we're gonna watch another video of a product demonstration. So while you're watching the video, think about another example of a product demonstration. And some of you should be familiar with this video that I'm about to show if you ever been to like Concord Mills and you're walking through the mall.
You don't really hang like a wet towel, bro. Look, I just want to say something. The shoes over your hands free. I see you got some dirt on it. Go put it there. Make it point out in the front. There you go, my man. Hey, check this out. All we got to do is get it wet, pop the top, and give it a couple drops, all right? And I'm going to start from the bottom, just like Drake said, and go back and forth like a bad argument, all right? You have a lot of shoes, bro? Oh yeah, you got more kicks than Jackie Chan, right? But you need something to keep them clean with. I want you dripping, not slipping, looking cleaner than my grandma's kitchen, okay? And this is how you do it, Ethan. And it will work on any material, your leather, suede, canvas, nylon, mesh, carpets, couches, and car interiors, all right? You name it, we clean it, brother. The only thing it doesn't work on is bad breath and bad attitude, okay? But hopefully you don't even have a problem with that, my man. So are you from here? Where you from, man?
All right. All right, as you can see, that was, like I said, this guy was walking through the mall. A guy pulled him over to clean his shoes. Some of you probably are familiar with that. If you walk through like the mall, like Concord Mills, they usually have like a shoe clean, like a guy that's selling shoe cleaner, and he cleans your shoes for free. So that's an example of a product demonstration. So in the chat, if you can think of like at least one more product demonstration at a store, feel free to jot that down so we can kind of discuss that. Someone said people that use the flat irons, good. Yeah, so like in the mall, I think they have like a little kiosk set up in the middle of the mall, and they have flat irons trying to get people to come and so they can flat iron their hair for free. So the goal is basically to buy that flat iron, but that's another example of a product demonstration. Good job. Anybody else got another example? So another example would be perfume. Like say if you go to like a department store, they might give you like little samples of perfume instead of buying like the whole thing. They give you example first, not an example, a sample first, so you can hopefully buy it, come back and buy it. Also, they might give you like a little paper where you spray the perfume on a paper, you can smell it. That's another example of a product demonstration. Eyeshadow and lipstick, good. Yep, perfect. Good job. So next time you go to the mall, to the store, think about some of these things. Think about the special fashion events that they have going on. Maybe it's from the theme to the product demonstrations, to celebrity appearances, all of that. But good job. Lastly, let's talk about fashion shows. So it's presentations of apparel and accessories on live models. So most of us are familiar with what a fashion show is. So an example would be Neiman Marcus has held the annual Crystal Charity Fashion Show for over 40 years. They have hosted the most prestigious names in the fashion industry as their guest designers, Bill Blass, Chanel, Michael Kors, maybe Louis Vuitton, and many more to name a few. So now we're gonna watch just a snippet of a fashion show from Kanye West. So he's promoting his Yeezy. Let's see, 1 second. All right, now y'all can see kind of a glimpse of his ideas in the future of what he wants to put out. I don't know if I would wear the clothes, but I definitely would wear his shoes. I don't know about those, but you know, I guess the more basic shoes that he has. But he's basically has live models, promoting his merchandise, his shoes, walking down the aisle or whatever, the runway, sorry, and just promoting his stuff. And I guess retail buyers are there, different celebrities might be there just to see what he has next coming out. All right, so lastly, what is the purpose of special fashion events? So what's the purpose of celebrity appearances? What's the purpose of fashion shows, product demonstrations? You can write that in the chat in all. All right, good. We have to get people into buying things, to promote or show new items such as clothing, shoes, makeup, etc., to attract new or old customers to the store so they can buy the products or view them. Good job. So the purpose is basically to boost sales, to generate store traffic, enhancing the company's image, educate consumers on the latest trends, and all to build customer clientele. So and all they're just trying to make a sale. They're trying to put their brand out there so people can buy their things so they can make money. Good job. So that's basically what Unit 6.03 is all about, special fashion events and their purpose. So now we're going to do a small group assignment. So for our assignment, you're going to research and provide at least one local, regional, national, and international special fashion event. So you're going to basically just go on Google, type in one local special fashion event that's going around in Charlotte. You can do one regional, national, maybe somewhere in Texas, maybe somewhere in Florida, and then international, so outside of the United States. You're going to describe, so basically tell me what that fashion event is and what it's about. I don't want a whole paragraph, maybe like 1 or 2 sentences, and then you're going to explain the purpose for each fashion event. So say they're having a fashion show in Atlanta. So what's the purpose of that fashion show? Maybe to promote their new merchandise, their new products. That's a perfect answer. So you're going to edit this Google slide. So I'll send you the link in the chat. Make sure you have someone facilitating the group. I'll give you about 15 minutes to complete the assignment. And then once we come back together, if we have time, we'll present our slides. So before I do break you off into breakout rooms, I'm going to show you an example of my own. If it's still on here. Okay, sorry. Okay, so for my example, I did local. So I have local up here, regional, national, international. So below local, I researched a holiday pop-up shop marketplace at the Charlotte Premium Outlets. So they're gonna have like a little pop-up shop in the Charlotte Premium Outlets in South Charlotte. The description, it's going to be shop small, local businesses for all your holiday needs. So they're going to have little small businesses and local businesses there, giving out samples, giving out different products. And the purpose for that is to build clientele and put their brand in front of new shoppers. So that's all you have to do. So find a local event, regional, national, and international. Give me 1 to 2 sentences under the description and the purpose, and you'll be done. Do we have any questions? Any questions? All right, let me go ahead and give you the link while we're all together. 1 second. Okay, I just copied the link. Let me stop sharing my screen. I'm about to put the link in the chat. So everyone should have access to the Google slide now. I just put it in the link in the chat. So now I'm going to put you in breakout rooms. I'll probably break you off into twos. Let's see. We have 3 breakout rooms. So you can go ahead and join. All right, we all should be back. I know you all weren't able to finish the assignment synchronously. However, I'll give you time after the Zoom call to finish this assignment asynchronously. And just make sure you put your names at the top of the slide to receive credit. Just because I know y'all need more time. And it's almost time for us to leave. So let's go ahead and wrap up the Zoom call today and the lesson. So we should be able to describe local, regional, national, and international special fashion events. That's the assignment that you're working on right now with your small groups. You have an exit ticket in Canvas. It's labeled special fashion events under